Hello YouTube, I'm Will alongside Jeremy and Dean. This is the segment of our channel called Rapid Reviews, where we each listen to one song from the other person's iPod for the first time and give a review on it. So here goes.
I do that rather well, don't you think?
To be quite honest, I'm not sure that I enjoyed that. I didn't find any lyrical value. While there were some parts where the guitar riffs were enjoyable, there were parts that were just frankly unpleasant to listen to. When the part where it sounded like he was growling, and then there's a thing he was like moving his. It was really slightly disturbing. Other than that, I'd love to hear more off the album. I think that would be very enjoyable.
The song started and I was scared. I didn't really know what to do. I didn't know what to think. There was a lot of growling and anger and hatred. And then the guitars started and the drumming, and it kind of reminded me of, adrenaline. And he's growling, it's kind of like... And you don't really know what he's saying. So at the end of the song, it was really nice to hear that last beat. It's kind of like...
Okay, so unlike my constituents, Will and Dean, I actually enjoyed the song tremendously. I find that although the vocal style of Cryptopsy at this time in their career takes a while to warm up to, as it's more Cookie Monster vocals than a lot of other bands, I find. You can have those sort of pig squeals and everything, but especially Cryptopsy, it just sounds very much like Cookie Monster. I love the snare sound. First, it sounds very thin, and then after a couple of listens, you get used to it and you start to really enjoy it. I've listened to the song before, so this opinion is biased. You have to understand that compared to Will and Dean's, but at least for me, I absolutely love this song. I think that my only problem with the guitars is that I'd like to see more riffage and a little bit less tremolo picking the entire time. And yeah, that's it.
Souljaboy, tell 'em hop up out the bed, turn my swag on, took a look in the mirror, said what's up, yeah, I'm getting money, oh.
My reaction to Souljaboy Tellum's Turn My Swag On was, for the most part, disappointment. I felt that Soulja lacked any lyrical value, and to be frank again, the whole song was one long, unpleasant chorus. There was no rapping to be found. How can Souljaboy call himself a rapper if he does not in fact rap in his songs? He's trying, and unfortunately somewhat successful, to be someone who just capitalizes on the radio listeners who are simply trying to get their quick fix of a catchy song. I'm frustrated by that. I am. And I think it reflects poorly on the music industry of today.
I can really only say one thing about that song, and quite frankly, it just sucked. It was trash, kind of catchy, but for the most part, sucked fat wang.
The song structure was very interesting because, like Will pointed out, it is basically one giant chorus. Let's be honest. There's no verses really to be found, and if there are, they are like less than 4 bars. They're extremely short, and in terms of production, it definitely had what you would usually expect in these sort of pseudo-rap songs that are just meant to be top 40 hits. They're perfectly fine, really, in terms of production. It doesn't sound bad, but it's just uninteresting. And I do have to admit, the melody that Souljaboy Tellum is singing during the song could get stuck in my head for quite a long time.
You a house painter, flower raiser. I'm all about danger when I speak. Your brain is weak, that's the rhyme. Next in line, I bless the mind every time I rhyme. I'm like Brady when I hit the scene, cause I got 16, plus the woman that cleans. You ain't whipping an X5, you only test drive. Baby, you get live, you working at Best Buy.
I can say without a doubt that that has been my favorite song that we've listened to so far. I thought it had an excellent beat. I've always been a fan of 7L's beats, and I think he did an excellent job on that particular track. Verses were strong as expected. I wouldn't say this is a groundbreaking track, but I think it's classic 7L and Esoteric. They stuck to what they know, and the execution was good. So it was a high quality track, and it's something that I will definitely be adding to my iTunes library.
Hi, Elon. Hey, welcome to the web show. Hi, music reviews the team.
Okay. What I mean, 7L and Esoteric with the Beyonder. I feel like 7L and Esoteric, like Will said, they really stuck to their guns here, and they produced a classic Esoteric and 7L song. 7L in the production with the classic '90s themed beat. Always throwing it back. Esoteric comes in with his lyrical genius. I mean, the intricacies of his rhymes are just almost unprecedented in today's rap game, and I feel like he really came through. With another set of relevant and meaningful lyrics with a really, really nice flow. Beyonder came in, and he also came in and he killed it on his flow. And I'd say, this song was already on my phone, but I'll keep it there for a while, and I enjoy listening to it.
With what I mean, I really enjoyed the instrumental. I thought that the flutes was a really awesome touch and really brought back a lot of the feeling of some Beastie Boys songs and definitely some 90s era rap game stuff. The flow, like all my constituents said, I'm just kind of repeating what they said. It's all good. There's nothing really bad to say about here. Okay guys, thanks for tuning in to our first video. I'm recording this the day after, obviously, as you can tell. But yeah, so what you can expect from this channel moving forward is we're probably going to be uploading at least one review a week, and maybe two, depending on if we can get time in on the weekend. But these sort of rapid review sessions will most likely happen when we can get all three of us together. You could probably expect guests on our channel from our other friends. I'm not going to say any names because we don't know who they'll be yet, but you can probably expect some of that to happen on this channel. And I'll make a video later this week sort of going into more depth about our mission with this channel. But other than that, you can expect 2 reviews from me by Friday. And if you guys would like to leave feedback, do that. You can rate the video, you can leave it in the comments, you can do whatever you want. But that would be greatly appreciated, seeing that this is our first video.